Hello again. All right. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. I am on Procreate, and we are just going to be doing um, drawing the Dragonborn girl that's in my sketchbook. So I took a picture and I uploaded it onto my iPad, and now I'm just going over the sketch. All right. Hopefully, you guys can hear me better now. Okay. So I am just going through, and right now I'm creating line art. So I do this method where I just color in over my sketch with a flat color, and then I go back in with a eraser and find all of the shapes. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm just finding my line art. I just like this method better because it makes my line art look really nice and clean, and I don't have to go back in and I don't know. Usually I like the first sketch after a while. So I said that weird. Usually I just like to sketch my design, and usually when I erase any of those sketch lines, like I end up hating my art. So I found that this method is really nice, and you'll see. Trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit more transparent. You guys hear me okay? Can you hear me okay now? Is it not just delayed? Okay. Whoa. All right. Yeah. And we'll go back and fix that all here later. So it's not going to be perfect at first, which is okay. What am I doing? I'm drawing a dragonborn. Dragonborn. Um, there's a type of dragon in D&D that is like a wood forest dragon, so that's what she's going to be. She's going to have like dark skin, and her name is Dragonay River Swamp. I know that's so original, but yeah. I was playing Baldur's Gate the other day, and my husband he came up with a really good idea for a name. It was a tiefling that I was playing, um, and she was pink, which I might make her into a character one of these days. But we named her Sweet Hearth, like hearth, like fire, like one of those old cooking hearths. But anyways, I thought that was. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that name. It's the best. But yeah, very lost with what I was doing. I was in the zone earlier, and ever since I started streaming, I'm like, very lost. So bear with me. Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll just show you what brushes I'm using. I'm using Soft Pastel. It's like one of my favorites. I just really like the way it looks, especially when you start with like thicker lines and you go into erase. This looks really nice. So this is just going to be a rough sketch, and then we'll go back in and do details later, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I think I gave her dreads before. I'll try to keep the dreads. This is really driving me nuts. I can hardly see this, so what? Stop. Oh, it's a lot better. Okay. So what I did there is I just multiplied the layers, combined them. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I combined the wrong page for a second. So you just combine the layers, multiply, combine the layers again. It just makes your lines thicker and more prominent. So if you're having trouble seeing your main sketch, that's what you can do. That's what I do anyways. I'm sure there's a million other ways to do it, but that is what I do. Okay, and we're also, whoa, do that. We're gonna linear burn this because I can't see your lines. Do what I wanted. Whoa! It's crazy looking. I don't think that's much better. We're just, maybe it was. Dang it. Let's try something. I just like to play with all of these. What are they even called? Modifications, I guess. Sometimes they can help you cheat a little. Meh, that's fine. We'll just do that. My sketchbook. a mushroom. We'll leave that. I'll leave that like how it is. Leave it how it is. Leave it like how it is. What? I like to use the smudging tool, and I'm using, again, soft pastel. I won't use a different brush for a while, so eraser the same as the brush that I'm using so that my lines look similar, but down the road I will use different brushes. So I think I was going to make this one a druid. Um, Again, I have this concept of making D&D characters in Baldur's Gate, and like it's like now my new addiction. It's just like playing Sims, and I have a bad habit of not actually playing the game and just making people or houses. Mainly houses, but sometimes I'll make characters. For inspiration. Sometimes it's just easier to make a real person or a real sim. Um, but yeah, this one was originally my one of my characters named Bitter Blue, and then I changed her because I think we had played a game where I got a dragon, and then I was like, what if she was this color now? Of her original sketch too, where she is still my Baldur's Gate character. The cool thing about art is you can use one sketch for like many different characters. You can recycle a lot of your art if you don't want to make a whole new person. Like, oh, I like this stance. I like this, you know, sketch, whatever. What is going on with this thing? Is this her actually? Is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's her cape. Okay. What is this? A line that I drew. No, I drew it for a reason. Oh, sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy. And I know the quality on this video is not so good when I do it on my tablet, so apologies in advance, but you can probably see what I'm doing for the most part. If anyone uses a tablet, highly recommend getting the paper screen protector stuff because it just really feels like you're drawing on paper, and it's awesome. It's one thing I did not like about digital art at first was the weird feeling of drawing on a screen. It just doesn't glide very well.